son.
Yes, Mama.
That's better. Sextimus! If I told you once, I've told you 100,000 times. I will not have you playing these foolish games and running around in the halls. It just isn't dignified. We are the rulers of the kingdom, and if we don't set a proper example for the rest of the court, I'd like to know who will. I mean, what is the point of being a ruler if one isn't going to behave as a ruler should?
Mama?
Now what?
Mama, when am I going to get my princess?
Douglas, I don't want to discuss that now. It's nearly time for your cocoa.
But Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married. Don't want you to get married. Douglas, don't you trust me?
Of course, Mama, but...
Well then, how could you say such a thing? How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Only this morning I was saying to your father, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy to get married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to stay single. And after all, he is the prince. I said, don't forget that he's next in line to the throne. I mean, we're not exactly the oldest people in the world, but on the other hand, we're not exactly going to live forever. And I just know that I'd feel much better, much easier, and more relaxed in my mind if that boy were married and settled and set. And that is absolutely verbatim exactly what I said to your father this morning. Of course he didn't say anything. He never does. But you know him just as well as I do. I don't have to tell you how impossible he is. But that's my cross of pain. I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along. And never have. If he makes me miserable and makes me suffer, I just have to put up with it. And I will not allow it to affect my child's attitude toward him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, dreadful, selfish, rotten man. But he is your father, and I want you to respect him. There is only one person who really cares about you and really worries about your health and your happiness and your future. And that is what I'm talking about right now, your future. And I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married, but I don't want you to marry just anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime partnership, and I wouldn't want to see my little boy make the same mistake I did and wind up miserable the way I did. You are a prince, and you must marry someone suitable, someone who's good enough and smart enough and fine enough for my good, nice, sweet, beautiful baby boy. And she has to be a princess. I mean a real princess. That is one thing I absolutely insist upon. She has to be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. That's what you really want, isn't it? Someone like me? Of course you do! Oh, no. If only I were 20 years younger. Just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well,
Sir Harry wishes to speak, Your Madam.
well.
Your Majesty, I wish to request a perilous labor. I wish to search for a true princess. One will suit both Your Majesty and Prince Douglas.
No,
Mama!
no. We've been through all the eligible girls in all the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We'll simply have to wait until their little sisters grow up. And that'll take years.
But madam, I plan to head north.
Darling.
North. Over the mountains.
Old mountains.
Across the Badlands.
Across the Badlands.
And into the marshland where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
Into the marshland. Are you out of your mind?
No, Mama, let her go.
You won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles.
Mama!
Do you know what the weather there is like?
Mama, please.
And goddamn and foggy and quiet! And human and oppressive!
Mama, let's Sir Harry try. Please. For me. Please.
All right, go ahead. It's your sinus.
Hooray!
Come along, John, you've missed your cargo.
Good luck, Harry, good luck!